I had a dream last night, and when I woke up, I remembered it, but just a moment ago, it's gone.
Once again, everything fall apart. I really wish this place can turn to this.
Unlocking from park position. Unlocking USB enhancement devices from pause mode.
Boys, that last week was really hard trying to fit the new build between my 10 hours working shifts in my normal job and the 6 hours sleep I need to function properly, but you know how it works. If there is a passion, there is a way. That's why hobbies are so important, and that's the reason I constantly remind myself how lucky we are to have that racing bug. Let me explain what is happening here and share my journey with you, as I know you are the one who can really feel me. Some people ask how I managed to go in and out, and that's quite simple. I just jump in like this. So this is racing. It doesn't have to be comfortable always. And now let me explain the testing rig. Those are triple 27-inch 1080p from MSI. Not the greatest resolution, but amazing colors and very sharp pixels, which I really enjoy. Then the Stream Deck, the normal one, and on the bottom that LED strip light from SimWorks, Qubic System from the same company, and SimWorks Wind Simulator. Then on the bottom, here we go with the Sim Racing for You button box with tons of rotaries and switches. The Moza display from Will right now is probably one of the best I ever had in my hands from Moriko. Review is coming soon. And lastly, the 34-inch from Asus 1440p ultra wide, which was on the top, but that place is so small and it felt really claustrophobic, so I moved it to this side. As you know, that is testing rig. So I constantly switch different gear from bases, pedals, shifters, whatever. And I really need to run all those programs to test on the fly different settings. And I think it sits quite well here. It's weird choice, but definitely fun, at least for me. Don't be afraid to explore different crazy things. Maybe you like it, maybe you're not, but the main point is we have to explore and have some fun. And on top of that, I run the lovely dash for ultra wide, which have all those different things. Lovely dashes are probably the best. So BDH shifter, the Trak racer seat, which I know they work on different paths, and that seat is quite huge. It's not ideal right now for motion rig because it's too big for me, but with the different path sizes the problem probably gonna be solved. Also on the Stream Deck I can control the motion and the belt system, which is super cool, so I don't have to reach to different switches. And that being said, let's drive a little bit and see this thing in motion. Oh, that straight is interesting. Wait, not that fast, boys. Fun things need patience, and we have entire build to do. Let's go back to the beginning. That's the Qubic System 210 with the 60mm heave movement and 8 milliseconds response time, which is absolutely insane. And as that is revision 3, this time the cables have the connectors which go straight to the controller box, and we have the plates which supposed to keep this inside sliding left, right and backward, forward. But here is the interesting part, which will go on the front of the rig like this, and the two actuators on the back, so it must help the rig move sideways. But honestly, I don't want to talk much about it before I test it. That's the Trak Racer 160 V2 in blue, which I have full review about it. If you remember, I put casters on this one, which was super helpful, but now they have to go. Here is a little problem I have with that model, as the pivot support must catch here, but also on this side, and there is nothing. But I've got one frame. Good. So this is on 3-spot support, and here we have 1, 2, 3 and another one, but I have no idea how far this will go. That's nice hard rubber. Hopefully it's going to reduce the noise as well. Now, here is one way how to slide the nuts inside. That's all. Now, this makes it so much easier. That revision 3 with the cables make it so much easier, because otherwise I have to deal with the controller and both of the actuators together. And if you have some help with this, will be way better. And this is how you can do it if you work alone. Be creative. Now, there is the rod dot. And nice, beautiful click. Where is the rod dot? Here. Click. I love it. I love it. Now, the hard work is done, and it's not like the monitors, it's gonna be easy, but this thing was really heavy and I managed to do it myself, so I'm sure you're gonna find a way. I'm trying to fit this in the middle. Let's put one monitor and see what is going on. I think I've set 6 centimeters, but that's not correct, because The movement is only from the back, and with the stroke of 6 centimeters in the middle of the pivot point must be around 3, maximum 4. So what I did is I put one monitor in the PC because I have to see if I choose the correct height between the base and the monitor. But for that reason we have to fire up the actuators. So configure. Yes, we're on 2DOF. Next, layout 3. Good. Yep, we are up by probably 3 centimeters, or maybe 4, I'm not sure. The monitors are set, and one important thing you have to know setting triple screens is don't overlap them too much, because the perspective for the bezel free kit will be different, and that's why the picture is going like on the top is going too high, on the bottom too low, because they have different perspective through the lens. And as I've said, I want this area open because I want to use it for different camera angles. And I moved the SimWorks Win simulator up. Before it was down, but I really want to have good camera angle for the pedals. I set the fourth monitor on the side, which is very weird idea, but maybe that's gonna be cool. We will see. I just try to be creative, and the way I did that, I'm not sure if you see, but I have arm with full adjustment, and those SimLab adapters really help me setting up the triple screen properly. That setup's gonna need tons of USB ports. Headset holder from SimLux. This is another cool part, adjustable arm with the Trim Deck Mini and the SimWorks LED indicator and some buttons on the side, which will go on the top like this, and is quite adjustable. Another little cutie from SimWorks, iFlux, which goes on the other side. This one button box from Sim Racing for You. Tons of buttons with backlight in red color, and the muzzle display attached just directly on top with that arm. And the idea is to sit around here. Well boys, that was hard work the last few days, but I think everything is set. So we have the belt tensioner, the Qubic System 2.5 degree of freedom, and then all that is set on the TR160S V2. Now I think it's time to clean up the mess and fire this up for the first time. Well, if I say I am not excited about that first run after a week of hard work, it's gonna be huge. Like, I'm so curious to see what those 2.5 motion system actuators from Qubic System can do, and what's really the difference between those and the 4 actuators on the other side of the room. And What else if I don't jump on Nürburgring, the 2025 version, where the curves are really huge, and see what is going on here.
Locking in park position. Locking USB
So
enhancement
let's make
devices
sure
in pause mode.
everything works properly
Locking from park position.
and do it.
Locking USB enhancement devices from pause mode.
Okay, the belt tensioner works. Sorry. Let's feel the heave. Bro. You're fighting, eh? I'm trying to test, buddy. Come on. Go ahead. Man, I'm not really sure if I feel huge difference between those two right now. Of course, I have to start jumping from this to the other one. But it doesn't feel like 2D at all. I can feel the entire cockpit moving. Oh, that was the new curve. Maybe the shifting feels a little bit different. On the other side really feels like kick, and here is a bit push. But the side movement is very similar, also the curves. Come on. Oh, that straight is interesting. Let's gain some speed and see what's happening over the curves. Definitely I can feel the 3D curves too. Oh, cute. Carousel. That's gonna be interesting. Whoa, really, oh god, really clever system. Qubic System. Well done, guys. Well done, guys. Well done. Now I can definitely feel the chassis going down or going up. The jump is coming. Let's go hard on this one. Oh god. Ah! We saved it. Is there no jump anymore here? And the last kleine carousel. That is not that rough. Now the straight is quite harsh. Let's see what it does there. So I definitely don't feel that on 2D. I feel the entire chassis moving. Can't believe such a simple system in front can create that feeling. Ah! Don't crash. So, not bad for first run, and I'm quite surprised. I'm actually very surprised. I have to think about it, and I really have to start jumping from this to the other rig. Now there is huge difference because here the wheel is attached to the chassis, and that feels a little bit weird to my brain because I feel like the chassis is going like this, but wow, very cool, really. I guess I'm gonna need a week and then I will make review of that system and we'll definitely compare it properly with the 4 actuators with the Dof system and try to explain. For now I think only the shifting is quite different. The other one kicks on the back, this kicks from the bottom, but it's cool. And another thing I have to do is really make another video about the belt tensioner, because after 1 year of using this kit I have found so many new things and it's absolutely awesome upgrade for immersion and not only. So guys, huge hacks and see you on the track.